so you have, on one hand, you have this church is significant in your life, and your parents are faithful, and if you're in a Lutheran church, you're going to be catechized there. So there's a level of seriousness, important commitment to that. But in your little heart, there's this, I'm going to be something.
Yes. And, right across the lawn from our Lutheran church was the Roman Catholic Church. And I knew as a child the difference between us is that they think they're saved by their works, and we know that we're saved by faith alone. But I would sit in the pew, and my best friend was bigger than me, stronger than me. He could beat me in every sport. And I remember sitting in the pew as a child thinking, I really hope there's a scoreboard in heaven, because I know he's out sinning me, and I'm winning in holiness. And
yeah, and it's interesting because I think we minimize the power of sin inside of us, and that you can have a child who's exposed to all these things, but just the raging delusion and deceit of sin is still in there. I mean, for me, I think my younger days, I was just so proud of my Christian family, and I thought that meant I was in. And my conversion experience is I went to a summer camp, and my camp counselor decided he would teach through Romans with little boys, which I think is awesome. And got to chapter 3, and I was just overwhelmed with my sin, the first time ever in my life. Now, I had heard about sin. I'd heard messages of the gospel. I had sat through multiple altar calls. Never for a moment until that night did I think of myself as a sinner. And I look back and think, how powerful are the blinders of sin? I mean, that's why we believe God's got to always first act on us before we can transact with him. Because there I was in this Christian family hearing this. My dad read the Bible to us every morning. And yet I had no concept that this thing, sin, included me.
Yeah. I think that's exactly right. My mom would do devotions with me at bedtime. Occasionally, both parents would pray with me at bedtime and talk to me a little bit about spiritual things. Spiritual conversations weren't common, but they weren't unheard of. And you mentioned pride in your family. I remember distinctly thinking, we probably have one of the best families in our small town of about 1,000 people.